Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to my presentation today. Today, I want to introduce you the topic that relate to persuasive speech. So right now, we will start the presentation to explore what topic I want to convey to you today. First, I want you to imagine you have the study desk and looking at the study deck, how many highlighter do you have? This one. This one is the highlighter. I also have one. So its color may be red, green, blue, or maybe orange. So if you go to the library, you will see almost students will hold on their hand a ring marker. But what if I say to you that those beautiful colors might actually be slowing down our learning? I will say to you the secret today. Highlighting our notebook is not the best for your study time. You can get the better result by switching to the simple method. I can call it the active recall. As a student, we had many homework, many classes. We don't have many time, so we need to study smarter, not harder. And we all want the higher test score without staying up all night. So, I will share with you 3 points of my presentation. First, I will show you why the highlighting is not useful as we think. And the second point, I will explain to you that how the highlight make a tricky illusion to your brain. And the third point I want to convey to you is the proven and better method that you will relate to the highlighting test. So we will move to the first point. Why highlighting is not have effective to our study? I can give you an example. When you read a book, you always want to find the main ideas, and when we find it, we will, highlight the text. But usually, what's happened? We end up coloring the whole paper with yellow color. It's just like you are painting the book. You use your hand is moving, our hand is moving, but your brain is resting. So it's not effective to your study. So don't just take my word. I have some evidence to you. According to the research evidence conducted by the Fowler and Barker in 1974, they have tested 2 groups of students. The first group will highlighting the text, and the second group they will just read the book normally. And the result give us that highlighting test got a 0% higher score than reading the book. So the highlighting make no big difference. You heard me right that you do the extra work but don't get the extra. It's useless. And also interesting that I have another evidence research from the Professor John Dunlewski. He had looked at the 10 habits in the study, and he ranked the highlighting at the very bottom of the list. He gave it a low utility score, and its meaning is it the one of the worst way to spend your study time. Okay. Let's see. So if the highlighting is not effective, why we use the highlighting the test method, but we also feel that it productive? Okay. So I will explain to you this part. Okay. So first, the highlighting will create a tricky illusion in our minds. So what the illusion mean? The illusion is something that real, but it's not. The example that the bright color are designed to catch our eyes. We highlight the text in the pink color, yellow color, and making text look very important and familiar. There is the brilliant researcher named Robert George UCLH had found that the something called illusion of competence. So what is the competence mean? Competence means being good at something. So the colors make our brain feel like we can, wow, I know this. I can do it. I have understand our thing. I have highlighted. Just because we see it's clearly on the page. It makes us feel confident. But see the big problem when you have a test. When the recognizing a word on the page is very different from the remembering it during a test. On the exam, you can bring the colorful book, so poof, the illusion disappear. And your brain will say, I know I highlight this in green, but I cannot remember what it say. So it's very, in this situation, it's very hopeless for us in the test group. Okay. So the third point. So if the highlights give us the fake confidence, what can we do instead? I will introduce you the method that we play to highlight the text. I can call it, many people call it the active recall. Okay. And there are three ways for you to approach to this study method. First, you can use the flashcards, and second, you can use the random. So what is the random? Random is just you writing down everything you remember on the blank paper. And the third, I have used many times. You can teach to your brain the knowledge that you have studied. Okay. All the methods have the benefit that it will force your brain working hard, not just reading basically. So let's look on the number. According to the research by the Rodiger and Capital in 2006, after 1 week they test two groups of the students. The group 1 is the reading group and group 2 is self-testing group. So what the result? 1 week later, they have tested two groups of students and they find out over the group that self-testing had remember over 60% of the information compared to 40% for the reading only group. So I have another evidence of active recall methods. The research had conducted by Kepco and Blunt in 2011. They have they have preserved and collected data, and they found that students who use the self-testing score up to 50% higher score than the student just spend hours to highlight the test or use the basic methods. Okay, so they conclude that testing yourself isn't just better than reading. It's better than you just use the basic strategy. So when you test yourself, you maybe feel hard and you make many mistakes. But that is the good thing because when your brain had worked hard to remember, it's built a stronger connection, and this is the real learning happen. So I will summary to you three things important in my presentation. Is that as the student, I am the participant in the MCAT test for the medical school. The exam that cover many subjects. I realize that we really need the most helpful way to learn. So the first part I want to talk to you is highlighting is effective. The science found that the highlighting is often less helpful than we think on the long-term study. And second, the highlighting test will give you the false sense of confidence in your memory. And the last thing, don't be scared of testing yourself, because you make more mistakes, you will learn more things. You know what you have the mistake, when you have mistake, where you have mistake, and you will get the better grades. I have the advice to you. If you have the homework tonight, when you sit down on the study desk, just put down the highlighter, just 10 minutes, and you read a page truly, close the book, and test your memory, and you might be surprised with the result on your next step. So here is the slide of reference if you want to explore more information about my presentation. And this is the result that I use to support my presentation. And the last, thank you for listening my presentation. I hope that our of us have the great summer term. I hope in the future we can meet in the person. So once again, wish all the best and thank you for listening.